Hello everyone, I'm going to try my best to make this video really short. So I finally tried the Definest bot and unfortunately and fortunately, I actually lost a lot of money. Okay, now why is it unfortunate? I mean, I lost money, so that's a bit unfortunate for me, but it's fortunate for you because the process of testing this amazing website, amazing copy trading website, I learned some things that will be beneficial to you. Okay, so if you haven't watched my video on everything about the Definest bot and how to find successful wallets and everything, make sure you just check up here. You see a link where you can go watch it, and I advise you watch it before you watch this video. So now in this video, I'm going to show you my experience. So basically, while I was losing, the wallet I was copying was making profits. Quite crazy, right? I am losing, yet the wallet I'm copying is in profits. I mean, you would have actually experienced the same thing too, because if you're copying a wallet, you might and will most likely use the same setup and everything I used. And I'm here to, bring more information to you and bring knowledge to you on 5 reasons why I was losing while the wallet I was copying was in profit. So make sure you stick to the end so that you take notes and you won't make the same mistakes I made, so that while the wallet you're copying is in profit, you will also be in profit. So stick with me. So the first reason why I was making some losses while the wallet I was copying was in profit is because of different trade size. For example, let's say you're copying a wallet that the balance is $1,000, yet your balance is $100. You understand? Let's say the person places a trade and makes 10% profits. That's going to be $100 for the person, yet yours is going to be $10. And let's say now, fees and slippages and everything is going to take all of, a chunk of your profit, and you might end up with losses. But imagine you also had $1,000 with this $1,000 as balance, exactly the same with the wallet you were copying. You would end up in profit even if fees and everything wants to come in. So make sure you try and have the same balance as the wallet you are copying. So another reason why I was making some losses while the wallet I was copying was making profit is because of slippage on entry and exit. Slippage is that, would I say in layman's terms, distance from when you make a trade or from when a trade is placed to when it's actually failed. You understand? So still going back to the trade size, if there is a slippage, it would affect you. You understand? Especially when you are using a little amount to trade. You understand? So that's because of that slippage, it's really going to affect you and you're going to end up with some losses, and it would be as if, oh my god, Definest is not doing his job, but they're actually executing your trades. But because of that slippage, it affected your profits, and your profit was mainly affected because it wasn't like you didn't start with the same balance as the actual original wallet you are copying. Another reason is gas fees and transaction costs. I mean, every single blockchain has gas fees. No matter how they want to say, oh my god, it's cheap and everything, there must be gas fees. So gas fees and transaction costs will always come and eat up a chunk of your profits. Now, another reason is because of partial fails and transaction fails. Sometimes there might be low liquidity or high competition for that trade, and in that case, your bot might actually do a partial fail, you understand? But that's where the dupe trade comes in, where you can actually add more trades on top of the one you have. So because of these partial fails and this low liquidity and high competition for trades, it can actually affect your profit, and it would seem as though the wallet you're copying is in profit, yet you're actually in losses. Now finally, network congestion. I mean, there have been days when Solana has been really congested. I remember when I wanted to buy Milena, it was not funny. Like, it literally took me almost 30 minutes just to get the transaction, processed and everything. So it is possible that the wallet you're copying has executed a trade, and you understand, the congestion occurs and yours is executed much later. So all these things I have mentioned now will contribute to, that apparent loss you see. But the most important thing and the major advice I will give you from my experience, please, if you are copying a wallet, you've used the strategies I gave you and you've filtered down and you've picked a wallet you want to copy. If you are copying a wallet, please start with the same balance. Please start with the same balance. That way, if the person is making profit, you're making the same amount of profits. And if the person is making losses, you will most likely make the same amount of losses if you don't put a stop loss. Okay, so try and make sure you start with the same balance. I hope you benefited a lot from this video. Remember, if you want to join Definest, click the link below and you'll see a link where you can join, and I've already made a video explaining the process of how to join. You understand, and everything you need to know about the Definest AI bot. This bot is actually, this website generally is actually quite amazing, and it's something that I would really advise you to try out. You understand, with these precautions I've given you, I believe you will not make any losses. Okay, everything, remember to always do your own research, but this is actually a very, very easy way of, you know, making passive income. So thank you for watching. I still remain Yaks Republic.